So I don't know. Maybe I scared little Ozzy away with my technical difficulties. But we can reschedule it either way. But I just wonder how, you know, when like Katzenjam is a big Trump fan, or when, you know, if he's a fan of like Robert De Niro or Lars Ulrich, who don't like Trump, does that change your opinion of it? I don't really like to get political, but it's just, you know, I don't know. Anyway, Lamb of God's Randy Blythe is fronting I Hate God. There's video of him doing that in Portland, so you can check that out if you're a fan of those guys. It's pretty interesting. Igor from Sepultura says his roots from back in the day with Sepultura are influenced by Korn, but, you know, who cares? Like you said, there was a lot going on. There was a dude during the hurricane. Obviously, most of you probably know that there was a Hurricane Matthew. We didn't get much of it here in Tampa, but, you know, it hit the east coast of Florida pretty hard. There was a shirtless man rocking out to some Slayer, and that went viral, so that's pretty funny. He had an American flag, you know, no shirt on, whatever. But Stryper's Michael Sweet says he's going to keep making albums until he can't do them anymore. I wish I felt the same way, man. It's just a drain. I guess when you know, have enough money to do that every day and do it, it's, you know, I guess it's just one of those things. I mean, I would love to do it again. I just can't see me pulling the energy to do it at this point in my life right now. I'd rather just kind of perform live, but is that a tank too? I'm really going to tank there as well. But I don't know. This fucking computer is still acting funny, so I think I'm just going to play the segments and reschedule a little Ozzy for another date until whatever the fuck is going on I get figured out, because obviously I hope you guys can hear me, man, because it just doesn't look right here. It just really doesn't look right, and I'm fucking exhausted, and this is just another fucking pile of shit on my day that I really didn't want to deal with. So it's been a long fucking day. My chip fucking product was late, so normally I would have left it around 12 o'clock. I didn't get to leave until 3:15. I got there early. I had to wait for the truck to be unloaded. Then I had to fucking check my shit and then load it on my truck. And then I had to come home and I sort it out, take a fucking shower. I did all of this to get home to fucking deal with little fucking Ozzy. And the fucking show has been a fucking goddamn nightmare. And it has been it's never been this worse, and there's times, man, where I was fucking pissed off and slamming shit around, and it wasn't nearly as bad as this. So I don't know what the fuck is going on, but Ricky says everybody can hear me, but it's a little staticky, so maybe we should just roll with it. I don't know. I bet that was goddamn clear. Fucking bullshit. But my voice is shot. I'm a fucking asshole. I'm tired. We got 42 fucking segments to get to. I'm in the middle of watching Luke Cage. That show is pretty good. Pretty good. Marvel's Defenders coming out. There's too many goddamn shows coming out. I can't take it anymore. How many of these goddamn shows can I watch? I really don't even need cable. Honestly, I don't really need fucking cable. Me and my wife both work for a cable company, and my wife is probably heading out, and the cable's under her name, so of course we get free cable. We have to pay for some shit because we work there. But man, let me tell you, if I had to pay for this cable bullshit, fuck that. I'm just getting internet, Hulu, Amazon Prime, and fucking Netflix, and I'm good to go. There's certain shit we watch on there. Yep, Luke Cage is pretty good. Gives you the backstory. I don't want to tell you too much about it. I'm probably 3/4 of the way through it, or something around there, but it gives you the backstory, not right away. It kind of starts, in the action kind of already, where he's already fucking bulletproof and shit, but you gotta watch it. It's definitely a great show. Almost every show that Netflix original makes is great. A friend of mine, Master Legend, he's going to have a show on Amazon. It's being filmed. It's already casted. They're already in pre-production. It's the Legend of Master Legend. Yep, I'm ready for The Walking Dead too, Ricky. I'm glad you became a fan because that show's important. And a lot of the content on this show happens to come from that. But we're going to probably have Ricky call in as the segment comes on. And then, we'll talk about last week's episode and then try to push the show through the next week so I can watch it and we can talk about it the following week. So we're going to do some different stuff with that kind of thing, and I'm just glad that I got a show member that's into it just like I am. I don't know if you can hear my phone going off, but that's Ricky messaging me. I don't have it through the record thing, but we definitely scared little Ozzy away, but we'll reschedule it. I'll work it out. I'll send him a t-shirt. We'll make it all better. We'll kiss and make up. Great guy. He's just got some stuff going on, and it's my fault. So he was ready for me, and my show is fucked up. I put fucking 1 in the pink, 2 in the stink. I don't know what the hell you want me to call it, but it's still acting like a piece of shit, and I don't like it. It's got to be these fucking Windows updates, because I'm not getting any meter on the fucking thing. I'm getting like 1 meter every fucking time I send it. There he is. Jay Stone Show.
Jay, what's up,
brother? How are you? I thought I scared
What's happening? Away, doing good. How are things going at the station now?
Yeah, it's going good. I'm still having, modulation problems on my side, but everybody says they can hear it, so we're rolling with it.
Good.
Good.
Let's roll.
I thought I scared you away with the fucking technical difficulties.
Oh, hell no. No, I had some other technical difficulties myself.
Yeah,
everything's good, man. Everything's good.
Cool. So, tell me, we restarted the show. I deleted the old one. So tell me, how you got into music and how it, basically evolved into becoming Little Ozzy. And then we'll go into some other questions.
Yeah, it was crazy. I was in the band Mini Kiss for 4 years, and that was kind of a glorified karaoke. Instruments weren't, really real. I mean, they were real guitars, but they weren't plugged in. It's more of a sideshow, kind of a circus act. I enjoyed it. It was good money. They flew me all over the country. I learned a lot. I learned a lot about playing out. The business end of it, and told myself, after 4 years, and I was set up going on the 5th year, I was like, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to create Little Ozzy, and we hit the ground running, man. Everything was crazy, and then I got a call. I actually got a call for America's Got Talent from a talent scout. They said they were looking for Little Ozzy to put on the show to surprise Sharon, to make the show more interesting. They do that, and I couldn't have bought publicity. It was 4.5 million people the first night they showed it. They told me I wouldn't move forward. And surprisingly enough, when I was finished singing it and watched it, they had edited the boos in. That was a trip. Nobody booed me when I was there in person. Everybody seemed to love it. Of course, Howard Stern and Howie Mandel, they asked me. It wasn't $1 million act. I knew I wasn't going forward. It was a tribute thing to Ozzy, for Sharon. And Sharon absolutely loved it, And that's the crazy thing, the Osbournes have been wonderful. They keep in touch and they do things, It's crazy. It's amazing.
Yeah, so I mean, has obviously AGT probably brought you a lot of exposure.
Yes, huge. The night they showed it, my daughter called me. She was a big Twitter fan, and she was flipping out. My teenage daughter, Dad, you're trending on Twitter, #4 worldwide. And I was like, wow, what a cool feeling to see your name on Twitter, trending for about 18 minutes.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's cool. I mean,
yeah,
it's awesome either way. So you started out basically doing original music, correct?
Actually, no, doing Ozzy Osbourne music.
It was all Ozzy.
In the tribute, man. All Ozzy and Black Sabbath.
What made you decide to start writing your own stuff?
Well, I've always been a musician. I play drums. I can play piano, guitar, bass, sing, But what happened was this guy from Germany had contacted me and said he was working on a CD, kind of in the vein of Sabbath, kind of a tribute, but it was original music. So I collaborated with him through Dropbox, and we finished the CD, and it's incredible. It sounds really good. It turned out really, really well. For a lot of people say things like, well, anybody can be in a tribute band or a cover band, and it's a good feeling to be able to say, look, this is what else I do,
Right.
And present really good music, which I appreciate you playing, by the way. I hope you like it.
No, I do. Yeah, absolutely. So I wouldn't have the show if I didn't like it, but
hell yeah.
Now the co-writer is in Germany, you said. So is he part of Little Ozzy or?
Actually, no, he's not. He's a songwriter, and he's actually a school teacher by day. Super, super guy. J.E. Frey is his name. And he's just a really incredible person. And he writes so good. He doesn't just write in the vein of Sabbath. The guy plays everything. He's really, really good. But I've never met him in person yet. It's coming eventually. But it's been a real cool experience to be able to create.
Do you play these songs live?
We are learning 3 right now to play live. Lonely Heart being one of them. We will be the only band that's actually performing it. This was more of a project to J.E. over Germany. This is something that he wanted to do. He wanted to make a tribute to Sabbath. But an original tribute. It sounded like Sabbath, kind of. And it does, but it has a lot of original quality too. It doesn't all sound like Sabbath, I don't think.
Yeah, it's got the tones and stuff. You can tell it's definitely
Cool.
by it. So.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, I love it.
So Little Ozzy, I guess, is picking up pace now. So you're doing a tour.
Yeah, well, we're doing some hit and miss stuff right now. I just had my left hip replaced 5 weeks ago. And I got some shows coming up in Florida at the end of this month in 2 weeks. And then we go to Delaware for 2 in November. So what I'm doing is I'm hitting shows in between. I'm waiting on my right hip. We'll be done this 3rd week in November. I'll be getting that done. And by mid-December, I'll be okay. I'll be ready to roll.
That's got to be rough to have a hip replacement.
What a pain in the ass, literally.
Yeah.
When you're used to being somebody and doing your thing, and one day you start getting this terrible pain, in both hips, and I'm thinking, wow, I'm getting arthritis, and I keep pushing and pushing myself, and to the point where I'm miserable, and then I find out, wait a minute, I get x-rays, and I'm thinking they'll give me a pill for arthritis or something, and they're like, your hips they're gone, man. They're completely gone. They're rubbing bone to bone. They're ruined. You're going to be crippled in 6 months if you don't do this. It changes your life because, you can't get up. You can't go to the bathroom hardly.